Hi, Aquarius placements. Welcome to my channel. I hope and pray all is well with you. We are going to get started with your November 2024 messages. Let's go ahead and take a look to see what comes out for you. I just started getting this, but like maybe Mercury or Jupiter is really blessing you this month. You have the Hanged Man as your first card coming out, Pisces, affecting you. It feels like you are being more open, okay, or more respectable about a circumstance. I feel like when I say respectable, there's something that you seem to be more open about. This could even be like you being more open about something that you have left, maybe being open to talking about it. But I just feel like you're definitely like out of that energy of focusing so much on a situation that I feel like it's not worth your time, or you could feel like somebody is absolutely boring, you know, not worth the energy. That was Five of Swords, but some other ones were coming through as well. There's going to be something that comes through when it comes to work that you're going to be guarded towards. You're going to choose to reject or not go towards. Maybe even a conversation that you choose not to indulge in. I feel like it's going to savor you. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, it feels like there's something's going to come out, okay? And I feel like it's related to somebody else. Okay, if you work with somebody else, I feel like they're affecting you. If you work by yourself, I feel like there is some unforeseen circumstance. Like, let's say you're waiting on a shipment, okay? There's going to be something that unexpectedly happens that may affect the timing of something else that you're doing, okay? It's given that type of energy, but I feel like you just need to kind of go with the flow. I feel like if you have other people who are depending on you in work, they're going to be very understanding, but it's like you kind of got to get the heck out of Dodge, okay? And I feel like you're able to navigate a situation very well. I'm also seeing that you will have a very lucrative week. It feels like the work week goes very fast paced. You're very consistent. People like what you're giving out. I'm also getting the energy of like, don't be surprised if early on in the week some people ask you something unexpectedly, or people are kind of anticipating you having something already, okay? And I feel like they reach out to you, you don't. All right, it feels like there's a little bit of manipulation in the energy, and I feel like you can navigate through it quite well. I'm also getting, when it comes to your spiritual gifts and abilities, I feel like you want to manifest something, or you're wanting to attract something in, and you'll be able to do it and feel like you've mastered it. You'll feel like you know the proper steps or key tools to use for next time. You have the Empress energy. Your business, I feel like, is definitely going to accelerate the second week. You're definitely going to be recognized. I feel here, I'm not going to lie to you, Aquarius. It feels like there's an energy of you putting a bit of pressure on yourself, but it paying off. It feels like you're going to be exhibiting something here where whether it's appointments that you have to stick true to, or something here that you have to like show up for or attend. It feels like you stay true there. You show up, you show out. You're definitely recognized here. There could be some notifications or some news that comes in regards to this too. Whether it's a business, your children, something that you attend to, that you nurture. A family dog is coming through as well, animals. All right, gardens, farms. I feel like there's going to be something that comes through. Be mindful. I am seeing that there is like gifts that could be dropped off at your door. I'm picking up the energy of like, just don't leave it around too long. I feel like some of you guys might have like certain types of goods that might like go bad at the door, okay? So just be mindful of that. Nice. 10 of Pentacles at the heart of this. Oh. And the Star is your next card out. So Aquarius, you have absolutely everything in your present moment and going forward. I feel like there's something of a sense of hopefulness that you have, or total completion or fulfillment. You saw the truth in something and you've honed in through, and it's paying off. For a lot of you guys, this is related to your spiritual gifts and abilities. For others of you, this is relating to like who you've chosen to connect with as far as companionship or business or work. This could be a sign of promotion, an upgrade. I'm also getting a huge partnership that's coming in that is stirring the pot. It's making you feel special, okay, the way that it's coming through. And it's definitely highlighting and recognizing the divine feminine. Self care is definitely highlighted here. Appreciating the finer things in life, luxury. It feels like you want to treat yourself to like high level energies, being around like crystals related to rose quartz, apophyllite if you want star recognition during this time, or even cat's eye is very good. Fluorite, when it comes to abundance, emeralds, citrines, like you're giving that vibe of like prestigiousness, okay, in a high class. But I want to emphasize here that all of this did not come without some sort of cost, price, pain, hardship. And we directly see it here because this was the next card that came out, the Ten of Swords. So there is this energy of like 10-10 synchronicities, you having to lose something to gain more. You may have been having to perhaps trust the wrong people. Like, there does seem to be an energy of you recognizing that you did trust the wrong people at some point in time, okay? You had a standstill moment, and now for it to be in your future and closer to going towards December, this is picking up on the energy of like maybe misguided energy, someone who is nudging at you, maybe trying to reconnect with you. I'm also getting this energy of just be careful of like not overextending yourself, not overexerting yourself, not putting too much pressure on relationships. Um, be careful when it comes to like driving as well. And I'm also seeing an energy of like sneaky behavior, okay? With the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck for you, I wouldn't be surprised if you have somebody who's trying to manipulate a situation. It feels like you've been minding your business though, but it seems like it's jealousy or envy or somebody wanting to start an argument with you. I feel like because you're aware of this, you're going to dodge a bullet completely. But this is about you recognizing that somebody really did have it out for you. Somebody really did not have your best interest at heart. Be careful because when we talk about social gatherings and during this time of season that we're talking about, seeing the Ten of Swords is not necessarily the brightest energy. But I'm also getting this could be like you just staying up late, you know, you possibly being quite tired. Wow, it came out again. You had the Seven of Swords, and I'm not going to lie, it fell out on my leg in the reverse. So this is about someone who gets caught. Caught manipulating, caught stealing, caught cheating. I am seeing that there is some sort of behavior that someone, this is the energy, somebody was truly scapegoating. They really thought that they could get away with this. But this feels like you're able to move towards peace, and there does seem to be somebody who is held out by something that they attempted to do. So be careful, like when it comes to driving and like the law. Okay, it feels like somebody may be going to jail or something like that. I do get an energy of like somebody who tried to manipulate you, um, getting called out. I am also seeing here the veins are coming through. This is about you focusing on yourself. So I am seeing some of you guys are doing some pre-meditative or pre-diative work when it comes to what you're intaking. And this is favoring you up, okay? And I also feel like we see that energy exuded when it comes to working what you're putting out there before you have this period where you're kind of off, or you have like a little bit of an energy of stepping away, okay? Your last card is the World. You definitely change and you choose to move away from something. There is some sort of bodily or health shift, like I was picking up on with the World, in transformation. This cycle that you are completing out, I feel like it's due to you choosing yourself and choosing wholeness. You have the temperance as your overall energy at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius energy. So not only do you have a completion, a change of cycle, and you moving forward, self-discovery is hugely on your path here. Having an awakening to who you are and what you no longer need in your life, and having something peeled away from you seems to be very key. It's like you moving away from an obstacle or a burden, whether you knew it was there or not. It feels like it's going to be exposed to you so that you keep yourself safe, or that you remember how important you are, or like there's something about leadership. So maybe in the past you weren't necessarily around the best crowd or something like that. You started to change your life. You kind of moved away and out of that circle or something. Then you hear news of somebody else like kind of falling out. Okay, and I feel like this kind of affects you, and it kind of has you looking back on like who you used to deal with too. That seems to be an energy that's playing out here as well. But I feel like you start to trust yourself more. You start to realize where you're going. You start to become grateful about moving forward, because I definitely don't see you looking back at this. And I'm also picking up that there's going to be a sigh of relief. So if there's been something that's been causing you trouble, or some sort of standstill, something that was a hold up, something that was causing you a burden, you're going to be realizing that that's going to move away. And I feel like you're not going to be thinking about that long. Okay, when this comes to love, and when it relates to that idea of love, there's this huge emphasis of somebody wanting to make something work with you. And I don't know if there was a situation where somebody got held up, called out, a standstill, something unexpected happened here, but it does feel like an energy where you had to choose yourself, you had to choose your divine feminine here. And then there seems to be this enrichedness of coming together with someone and choosing to kind of have it all, if you will. Now, for those of you who are single, you could be like, what are you talking about, Tati? Well, it could even be that you are diving into that divine feminine and masculine within yourself, maybe spoiling yourself with something, investing in yourself. Self-care is also coming through here. That is a sign that you're going to be doing something, showering yourself with something, okay? And I also feel like you're met with some sort of reward financially that also helps you in this, and you catering to yourself. But for those of you in partnerships and companionships, you're definitely coming together with someone because you chose to step away and chose yourself. And I feel like it's the gift that keeps on giving. There's something here about a glow up, about you kind of enhancing yourself, feeling better about the choices that you're making and the decisions that you're making, feeling like you're here, you're present, and there's things happening around you for a reason. It also feels like energetically with the Ten of Swords, there is some sort of mastermind energy that kind of wants to take you out. It feels like it could be related to knowledge, something that you know, something that you've seen, something that you've done. I'm also getting here that there's an energy of somebody here. Somebody's angry and they want to cut you off because they feel quite bitter. Okay. I feel there is an energy here of someone who tries to say something right before they get caught up in something that maybe they wind up in the news, okay, for not the right reasoning. All right, and I'm also getting this energy here. If it's not that big for you, this could even just be somebody who lied to you in the past about like something that happened between two friends, and it comes out, and somebody kind of makes a big deal about it because somebody finds out, you know, they might be getting a divorce. You know, somebody's life is going to change regardless of the situation. Now, to have the Temperance card, I feel like you're choosing balance. You're choosing to get away from hostility. You're choosing to have a more forward focused belief system in life. Romantically, I'm also getting that if it's not bringing you peace, you're not interested in it. And I feel here that that's been like paying off for a while, but you are looking for some sort of change. A sense of adventure seems to be what Aquarius is seeking. So let's see what comes out. What messages do you have for Aquarius for their oracle message? Too soon. You could be recognizing that you get too serious too soon. Okay, get to know each other before committing fully. Maybe this is some advice that you are taking in the near future as you start to find somebody to connect with. Or maybe you recognize that this happened with you and someone, and as you kind of reconnect here, I feel like there's something about like perfectionism, okay? And I feel like deal breakers is coming through as like being quite essential, or like you need to really dissect what really matters and what really doesn't. Like, if somebody has really great qualities, like a couple of great qualities that you feel like you can kind of connect with or get to know, I feel like it's worth giving it a shot. Okay, at least five good qualities, okay? And if there are some deal breakers, acknowledge them, okay? Because we don't want to feel like we're blindsided to shit that we kind of already knew. Because sometimes we really do have an intuition and we need to trust it, okay? So, is there anything else that wants to come through? Are there any other messages for Aquarius? We have hard to get. It says, you are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. This came out in the reverse, and I think it's quite funny because perhaps you are aware of why you have like stepped away from something. It may not necessarily be that you are hard to get. There could be a reasoning behind why you have taken a step back from dating. For those of you who are in a commitment too, of course, you're not necessarily hard to, you're not out there seeking to attract the attention of everyone anyway, right? But I am getting that there is something about maybe you feeling this from others, like maybe you do want to attract a person that is hard to get, okay? And you don't necessarily think that there's anything wrong with that. But I feel like you're like tired of a misdirection when it comes to like who you were connecting with, and maybe you are recognizing like, yeah, I was a little bit too giving too soon. Yeah, you have Russian at the bottom of the deck. You can't hurry love. The right one is coming in perfect divine timing. I'm also getting that some of you guys are clearing out that residual energy that came in when we had transits. When transits come in energetically, if you aren't connected with someone, you could feel that rush. And if you are in connection, sometimes you feel like you want to be by your person all the time. You don't want to do shit else, okay? And there's nothing wrong with either, but I feel like it's great to have balance, and Aquarius is recognizing that. If you did experience that, I feel like you are seeing that happen, and you're like, you know what? No, I'm going to choose to focus on other things, prioritize other things. I'm also getting this energy of cleaning, organizing, laundry, having things sectioned out. Some of you guys could be watching videos on these things, Aquarius, but I'm just picking up this energy of like you targeting, sectioning out your life and getting everything together. Okay, that seems to be like your number one goal. Here and there, enjoying a glass of wine, appreciating life, having some great soap baths, cleansing your energy, getting, started for the day, or preparing for the next day. Like that's kind of your energy and your goals in life, okay, Aquarius? But that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed that. It resonated with you. I love you so much. Maybe share this video with someone, like it. I would appreciate that very much. I love you so much, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.